Hello you lovely people, welcome to my channel or welcome back to my channel if you've been here before. My name's Kirsten and this is where we art and craft, well where I art and craft. And today I've got a little project I'm doing, inches, and I've stuck a bit of watercolour card to this bit of cardstock that I have had forever and I'm not using. It's actually got baseballs which you can still just about see through the other side, but that's okay. I think I'll probably end up, it won't see when we get to the end. So what we are doing today is we're making inches. So let's start by, I've got to make 6. So let's start by doing 2. And then 3. Okay, I'll end up using that for something, most probably. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. That one doesn't look square, but it is square. Isn't that interesting? Right. Now, I had already cut off another 6. You might have seen them hiding in the corner there. And these ones have a painterly background, and I've put words on here. I had this idea first and then thought better of it, so I'm going to do them both side by side and we'll see which one I end up deciding I like best. These, I'm actually doing these for a swap, but they're actually really good as wee clusters. You can put them in little pockets, you can add them to your tags, add them as decoration, so you can still use them in junk journaling as well. Now, this will not surprise you, but what I'm going to do is one of my favourite little things, and we're going to now put some colour on these with some of these. Now, what colours shall we go for today? I'm going to use peacock feathers because over on Jodie Lewis Creations, Jodie's using peacock feathers in her journal, and every time she uses it I think, oh, see, she's ever used peacock feathers, it's such a lovely colour. So I'm going to use peacock feathers and we'll add something else to it in a bit, but I'm going to start with peacock feathers, spritz it up and then just dunk. Easiest thing in the world. It's the easiest thing in the world, but I just love the results you get with this. And this is really old book page, so it'll probably soak up a lot of the colour. Let's just get a bit more of that one on there. Hopefully the glue won't come unstuck. I might just now try and pick up some of the excess on a different corner. Okay, that'll do. Let's just, I haven't got a bit of, I should get a bit of book page or something out to pick up all this, whatever's left behind, shouldn't I? That's bad waste of time. Now, what colour am I going to put with this? Let me think. I think we might go down the kind of greeny route and use some Lucky, oh no, Lucky Clover is one I've not used before. So I think before I use this on a card, I need to have a wee check and see just how, see, it looked like it was teal on the thing. It looks quite green, and Lucky Clover, that seems to be suggesting it's going to be quite green. Let me take that off cut if I can get it. And we'll use this offcut to see what it, oh, it is very green. I'm not sure I want that for this particular project. So it really is Lucky Clover. The colour name is more accurate than the top in this instance. Let's just lift that, the rest of that off. You might be wondering why she's using cotton balls like that, because I've got millions of them, and they just happen to be, I was doing some tidying and they just happen to be lying there. So we're not going to go with Lucky Clover. Oh, we could go with a nice bit of ice spruce. So go nicely with this. Let's put some ice spruce down. Putting it in the opposite corner. It's still wet, but as it's going in the opposite corner, I'm not particularly bothered about that at the moment. I might want to let it dry now, however. Once I've finished that, oh, I've missed one there. Is there enough? No, there isn't. Let's see if I can pick it off one of the other cards. Oh, I've made that a bit of a... Okay. We need some more colour. We need some more colour. I'm tempted to go for H mahogany just to get a bit of a different hue going, because it's kind of a lovely burgundy colour if you're not familiar with it. I'm going to have to put some more of the ice spruce on, because it's not really showing at all. Now, of course, I could have done these as a walnut and then cut them up, but I decided I wanted to do them separately so they didn't look like they've been done as a walnut, and then I'd cut them up. Let's just pick up this. I think that's the last one of these I've got sitting in here on the desk. You'll be pleased to know. Actually, I might use that one again. Don't know why I'm throwing them away after using them once. Right, I'm going to put on some more ice spruce, but actually I'm going to leave them to dry naturally, and then I'll put on some more ice spruce. So while they're drying, I need to think about what I'm going to put on top of these. I'm going to leave that ice spruce out, and I'll put them back away so they don't get in my way. I've got to use a stamp, that's part of it, but that doesn't mean to say I can't put other things on as well. And I'm really liking these ones with the words on. But because I've got to put a stamp on, I need to be careful that I can still stamp. So I was wondering actually about putting something like, I just saw this out the corner of my eye, and I was, you know, that way that you clean up, you're tidying up, and then you suddenly think, oh, I want to do some crafting, and so you try and craft in a mess. That's what I'm currently doing. I'm going to be able to fit multiple ones on there, aren't I? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. let's tear it here. That one. Maybe I should have stuck that on there and then coloured. If I use permanent ink, I could stamp that and then colour again, couldn't I? And then it's stamped and the colour still. That could be quite cute. That could be quite cute. Dusty Concord. Let's have a look. My initial thought, you see, was to actually do some embossing to make it stand. I still could, I suppose, but look at her. It's definitely a her birdie now. See how cute is that? How cute is that? And then I need to dip colour it again. Right. Let's now, do I just try stamping this one on plain, or do I do, let me think before I do this, or do I emboss on this one? Should we just emboss on this one? I've got embossing glaze in Dusty Concord, I'm pretty certain. Oh, it's Seedless Preserves, but that would go all right, wouldn't it? Let's get, oh, let's stamp them first, Kirsten. I'm just going to stamp them with the Dusty Concord and then we'll put on Seedless Preserves. Because this is a really juicy stamp, so. Oops. Oh, here we go. I ended up using this embossing pen and drawing over and just adding a bit more embossing, because there were wee bits that were glinting and there were other bits that weren't, and it just looked like it was a bad emboss, which in one sense it was, but in one sense it was what it was. If that made that made sense at all. And I like those wee birdies, and I've stuck these ones down, and so with all that being done, we're now going to do some duking with the ice spruce, because we needed some more ice spruce, and then I'll decide whether I want to do any more with any of the other colours in this. I actually like the way the colours are showing through here, so I might decide I don't want to do any more on that, but we'll see. First of all, let's do some ice spruce on here. Just get some. Oh, see, look at these. Aren't these adorable? Well, I think they are. A wee bit more on that one. Let's just add a wee bit more water to this, because there's still definitely more there. I want a wee bit. that's better. Now it's not just in that line across the top. Right, I think I'm okay with the rest of them. Let's just pick this up. And I'm thinking I want some splashing on these. The thing is, what colour splashing do I want on them? I'm tempted to go for white actually, but do I really want white on them? I think white would work on these. I think I want something different on these, and I don't, no reason why I can't have different things on different things on different things. The question is, do I use picket fence spray? What I could do is I could just flick out the bottom of a picket fence, couldn't I? Give it a wee shake and just do the whole. That was a big drop. I knew that was going to be a big drop. Let's get it so it's not too big a drop. Oh, that still ended up a big drop. Right, and do we want some gold on here? I'm wondering if we want some gold on here. I want some gold splatters on here. Or do I want to just trim it in gold? Ooh, I'm definitely going to ink these edges up. Actually, because the fabric, I don't think I do want to ink these ones up. But they do need something. Oh, actually, shall I stick a jewel on them? Let's have a look. Shall we stick a gold one on? No, I don't think so. A black one on. That's a smoky grey one on. Oh, I kind of like that. This is that's the gold ones. Okay, the smoky grey and the gold ones don't look very different there, do they? They do a bit. Or I could do one of these. These are kind of holographic ones. Oh, I quite like the holographic ones actually. Yeah, I think I'm going to go for the holographic one. I could stick a pearl on, but I don't think I want a pearl, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, but I need 6. 6. Oh, let's get my pencil. Right, I think those ones are done. I need to do, these ones aren't quite dry yet. Well, that one might be. Oh, that one's definitely not dry yet because that one's got the big gloops on. Let's get this back out again. Dusty Concord, and there's the Dusty Concord. Find it. And I don't know where my little, oh, There it's there. There's my little one. I'm just doing this one on up. Oh, see the difference that makes just framing that off? What a difference. What a difference. That one's dry. Let's do that one. That's my inchies done. I've checked up about this stamp in case it wasn't still available. I thought I didn't want to go sending you on a wild goose chase if you fancied it. It is still available. It comes from Newly Bird Stamps on Etsy. That's NOOLI Bird Stamps on Etsy. I don't know if she ships other than to the UK. She is a UK based, but that doesn't mean to say she doesn't ship elsewhere. But it's part of the Tiny collection, and this is Tiny Bird, funnily enough. Be tempted to say the ones I'm going to send away for the swap are these ones, because I prefer these ones, and I always end up sending away the swap, the ones I like best, because that's just the way I am. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you very soon on my next video, whatever that might be. Until then, you take care. Keep crafting. Bye.